Back. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me finish my cookie. Also, I did pause the timer. I was a good boy. There. That'll do. That can live over the bottom of me, I guess. Start. No! Well, we know what it was at. It was at 58. There. Back to it. Yeah. What I was trying to say... Back to it. What I was trying to say is if all these other train lines are actually being simulated at the same time, then this is really actually quite impressive. Like, it would be one thing if it was just you in the simulated world, but the fact that there are also these AI lines out and about in the wild, all doing their own thing. I mean, okay, the top-down graphics are quite basic. Very basic. But this is back when you were like, wow, we've even got color. What an amazing and revolutionary development. It isn't just black and white. Okay. Let's maybe see how we could further expand our railway then. So we were this one. Oh, the game runs... The game runs quicker when you're not zoomed in as much. You've heard there are jobs here? Like, look how quickly this is going now. So something about the next level of zoom... causes some slow down. Yeah. This level where you have to animate the individual trains and the individual carriages makes life really slow. For all that it is gorgeous compared to the compared to what are essentially now little colourful snakes moving back and forth across lines. You wonder what the requirements were for this game? Sure, we can look that up. Not Railroad Tycoon 2, the original. You needed a 386. Oh no, that's the deluxe. Okay. Well, we'll assume that it's the deluxe one. You needed a 386. You needed 16-bit color. Actually, that's probably only 16 colors. Not 16-bit color. 640 by 480 VGA 16 color display. a whole list of very Sound Blaster and other sound cards you could have. Doesn't tell you how much RAM. Really? You needed... Okay, minimum original was an 8086 with half a kilobyte of RAM. Sorry, 500, no, half a megabyte of RAM, not half a kilobyte. Half a megabyte of RAM. And it recommends that you have a 12 megahertz processor. Okay. Yes, a whole half of a megabyte. Can we turn the game speed down? And let's work out what we could try and expand to then. What was the thing that turned on resources? Let's go back to our tutorial and find out how we turned on resourcing view. I think it was one more view deep. No, here we go. Resource map. So we could go add oil. There's an oil well that supplies petroleum. So turn that back off. Try and find this oil well. Here. We've found the oil well. We want to build a little branch that goes out to that oil well. We want to go southeast, which is 3. And now pure east, which is 6. And then build. I'm so not used to holding down. Like, in order to get that menu to stay open, you have to hold click. You don't click it once. No, I don't want to build anything. You don't click it once and then it stays open. You have to hold the mouse button down. You must continue to depress selector 1 in order to keep the mouse open, like this menu open. I want to build a station, a basic baby station. Good. Richmond Woods Depot, and then we exit out, and now we make a new train. We can have the John Bull or the Chuck Norris. We'll go with the Chuck Norris. The Chuck Norris being far stronger than the John Bull. We don't care because we're going to build the rest of your thing in a second. We don't go to Richmond. You do go to our new here, Richmond Woods. And then in Richmond Woods, you pick up petroleum. That is all. Turn time back on. Install size 986 kilobytes. Well, you might have only had an 8 meg hard disk, Dutchy. Right? That could have been a lot of space. Okay, petroleum inaugurated. And back then we all complained that it was a bloatware install. Yep, it's turning around. It's patiently waiting for the others to get out of the way. Yes. These days better known as save logos, yeah. Hey, I'm all for the save logo being that and not the picture of a cloud. And then suddenly you don't have access to your files. Oh. Ta-da! Our first petroleum delivery. Okay. What else might we like to expand our network to have? Zoom out a bit. Turn the game speed back down, because otherwise it runs too quickly at this zoom level. Turn back on the resource view. There's coal, there's wood, there's more petrol. Maybe let's zoom out a little bit more. Come on, I want area. Here. Turn off... Oh, God. Area. Here. Hold down this. Options. No. Get rid of the station boxes. They're just in the way. Okay, so there's coal nearby. More petrol. More wood. It doesn't look like there's any other goods that we need around. Maybe coal? Charlottesville will currently pay for anything, so we could add coal to here. But it also produces coal, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to deliver coal there. But it will accept anything because we have babies mode for babies active. So maybe if we turn off babies mode for babies... Then let's take another look at what that city would like. When does the Shinkansen appear? The only thing that has in here is the TGV. We can go back to our manual and show you all the trains. Scrolly, 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 scrolly. The last one on its list is the TGV. Literally, train with great speed. Train à grande vitesse is a high-speed articulated multiple-unit electric train placed in service between Lyon and Marseille. The route between the two cities and on to Paris is one of the busiest in France, and they are intended to reduce congestion, although the maximum for the speed for the trains is now limited to 170 miles an hour. They have previously reached 240, a world record. Now that we've turned on real economy, this only wants passengers. Annoyingly. Is it because you are a small station? Yes, presumably. So, if I click here, can I upgrade you to a bigger station? It wants more wood yet. So maybe I should tell this to take 2 wood at a time? Or could we build out to somewhere else? Like, what are the actual houses? Okay, the houses are these things. So no, there's only farmland out this way. Well, we could connect across to Norfolk. Sure, let's try and do that. So here, and then we want to go east. Must connect to existing east, 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 east. East, down a bit. Can we go pure down now? What kind of bridge do we want? Holy moly, the big bridge is expensive. Stone bridge. Down. Down. Down and right. Down and right. Down and right, down and right, down and right. Pure right, pure right, pure right, pure right. Pure right, pure right, pure right, pure right. Down a little bit more. Can we go over the top of housing? We can. And then build station. Big. No deal. Okay, supply 3 mail, many passengers, and MFGs. Demands passenger mail, food, goods, grain, paper, steel, and coal. So let's go build new train, a Chuck Norris. I want you to have passenger, passenger, and one mail. That is all. Chuchu-papa, 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 chuchu-papa. And then I want you to not go to Richmond. I want you to go from Charlottesville to Norfolk. 2-bit audio. Audio is either on or off. Oh. Done. And that is all. Do that endlessly. Okay, and then can we watch you? You can actually click on the minimap to move around, which they really could have told us before. Let's go back up one level of zoom so that it runs a bit quicker. Turn that game speed back up. We made more money. We made almost $500,000. It has graphs. Graphs. Our stock value has, like, leaped from 20-something dollars up to almost 45. Okay, and we can see our train here is starting to exist. So let's change over to detail view. There it is. The Chuck Norris passenger mail. Turn the game speed back up to ultra fast. You have to sleep now, Night Acker Turbo. Yep, here we go. Let's change our focus to here. They kind of look a bit boat-like, I'm sorry to say. I mean, I suppose I can understand how they're meant to look like a train from above, but... Auto-saving. Very generous of the game to auto-save. See how much money our new line brings in per delivery. So we're at 590k. Why is it exiting straight away? I'm not clicking anything. Okay, you're only meant to look at this when you're in frozen mode. Fair enough. Well, only in the best of games was there auto-saving in the 90s. Yet another way in which Railroad Tycoon is proving that it is the best of games. $635, and then 750. So 100k worth of passengers and mail between Norfolk and, was it Charlottesville? Yes, Charlottesville. Now, the real question is, do I need 2 of those a year? Because it took most of a year to do this, and this produces 3 of this worth a year. So I should probably make like 2 more of these Chuck Norrises between Norfolk and Charlottesville. At least 1 more. So another Chuck Norris. You do not go to Richmond. You instead go down to Norfolk. Not empty, though. Bugger. How do I tell you to... There's something happening, but it's arguing. Maybe because we're not fully paused? Yeah, there we go. Passenger. Passenger. Mail. Passenger. Passenger. Mail. Done. Speed up again. And then zoom out so that game speed actually goes up. Have you tried using the highlighted letter shortcuts? No. No, I have not. So what, you want me to hit R for reports, for example, and D for displays? Instead of clicking them? then the menu stays open without click and hold. And it gets to Norfolk, and it's going to grab 2 passengers and a mail, hopefully. Yes, but the wrong way round. Not that I care. Beautiful. Beautiful and amazing. You like the music in the other one more? Yeah, there's not a lot of music here. Have we forged a new Tuesday contender? No. There's no campaign. It's all just sandboxy maps. So although it's really cool and impressive as a, like, extremely early train simulator, there's not a lot of goal. Like, we could do conceptually something like connect every American city that exists on this map, but that sounds more like a chore than fun to me. The way that the trains don't collide and they just sort of stop while the other one goes over the top of them is quite cute. We made less profit, but our share price is still going up. Ugh. Weep beep cheap. Okay, where else could we conceivably expand out to? Or what could we provide the Norfolk City other than passengers and mail? Right? Because it wants other things. It wants... No, it doesn't really want anything else. Food... Oh, maybe the green bar is how much of it you're supplying. Food, livestock, goods, grain, paper, steel, coal. So... Have I considered getting into milk? I don't know if there is a milk in this. Display, options, resource on. Display, local. So we've got petrol, wood. What about down here? More wood. What about along the track that we already produced? More petrol and more wood. Does it need either of those? Well, actually, can we tell that easily from the this, but with those weird things turned on? That. Maybe if you understood how to read that better. I don't. It's producing goods, which we could take across to Richmond? Will pay for goods? So sure, we'll make a Chuck Norris delivers goods between Norfolk and the other thing. You're guessing longer green line is more demands? It might be more supplied of it. It's unclear. So build, new train, another... Ooh, time has passed and we now have access to the American. Yes, but Salah, the will pay for list only shows things that station will pay for. If I click on a tiny station that, for example, is in the middle of nowhere, it will not have anything in the list. Goods. 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 That'll do. And then what I actually want you to do is go between Norfolk and Richmond. Yes. Do that. Well, I couldn't see my cursor there, so I blame invisible cursor. There we go. Game speed back to non-zero. Wait for our new manufactured good train to come across. There it is. Autosave. Okay, grabs manufactured goods. Starts waddling its way over here. Watch our cash, 2 million. And when that gets to the station, see what it changes. 2.4 million, let's say. $100K worth of goods. So not as nice as the passengers, but still pretty nice. Okay, what else would this city like? Come on, open. We'll pay for mail, passengers, food, livestock, grain, paper, steel, and coal. So not wood. Was it yes to petroleum? No. Coal, steel, paper, grain. We could add a coal. Right, that coal could come down here. This one. No, that's oil. Where was the coal? There? Yes, that coal. So here, we want to go up and left, and then we want to go left, 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 left. Baby station. Produces 3 coal a year. And then we build a Chuck Norris. No, we've got Americans now, don't we? New train. An American. And it's going to have coal. 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 That is all. And then your job is to... Oh, no. Here. Not Richmond. Yes, Richmond Junction. Yes, do that. Only do those things. Okay. Let's watch our new American deploy itself. It's all a bit clogged around the Charlottesville Super Junction. It's having trouble escaping. Come on, get unstuck. Nope, there's just too much traffic over the top of it. It's constantly stopped. There we go. Now it starts up again. It's still stuck here. Come on, go. There we go. It stays still for a long time after getting stopped. There we go. And then you get here. Oh, good God. Display. The correct view. It makes its way up to the coal mine. It's taken 2 years for it to get there, though. Okay, down and across. Let's turn down the game speed so that we can see it deliver and hopefully have it live here for a bit longer. $62,000 worth of coal. Oh, back up to high speed. Profits actually down this year. Okay, then what else could we do? Is there another nearby city that we could connect to? We could connect over to Greensboro. It's not the biggest city, but it's something. So left, 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 down, 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 down. Game doesn't like us building whilst it's not paused. Unreasonably expensive bridge. And then where is it from here? It is basically pure left. Whoops. Well, that's my bad. How do we kill track? D for delete. R for remove. T for trash. There. Build station. Actually, it shouldn't be there. It should apparently be one more square, maybe this way. Build station. Big. Dun, 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 dun. It provides 9 passengers, 4 mail. And it wants mail, passengers, goods, and steel. Where will we connect Greensboro to? Rayleigh doesn't look like it's big enough to justify. Neither does Charlotte. Neither does Salem. Raleigh? Isn't it Rayleigh? Was I misreading? Rayleigh. Ra-Lee. Maybe Raleigh? Maybe there's not a Australian A. Ray. Ra-Lee. No, we've got the money. And it was producing how much a year? Well, none at the moment. But it was like 9 and 6 or something. So if from here we were to go across to Rayleigh. Whoops. Build station. The biggest station only gets 1 extra house. So I think we do medium station. 1 mail, 4 passengers. Okay, and then we build a new American. And we know the ratio is 1:4. For the moment, just be empty while you get to where we're trying to get you to. Here. And here. Proceed at maximum speed. Yeah, there it is. It's that black dot that moves at lightning pace compared to everything else. But it has to go all the way to the other station to turn around. That's a bit painful. There's no doing U-turns like in number 2. Yeah. Okay, now we can change your consist. Your job is to... Oh, I'm not allowed to do it while it's paused. That's true. Now we can change your consist, and you do... It was 4 passengers, 1 mail. Done. Speed back up. There we go. Slow back down. First train arrives in Greensboro. Citizens celebrate. And it makes... It was like 11k? What about the other end? Priority shipment, congressional something. Passengers from Raleigh. Well, I'm about to pick up passengers from Raleigh, so it should be happy about that. Expenses are up, though. Trains are getting old. Train 5 made no money. Train 8, 9, and 10 got no maintenance. Okay, there we go. And now you get to the other end. And how much money do you make us? So that'll be because we don't know how to build things inside our stations. Like it said, the only maintenance thing that we have was inside the starting station. Yeah, it's not making that much with that. We don't need to stress too much because there's only a couple of minutes left anyway. We'll let that run, and whilst that's happening, I'll see if I can't work out how to build a maintenance bay in our station. Priority orders, train types. Go back up to the index. Station improvements, page 61. In addition to stations and track, railroads developed a need for additional facilities and structures to improve, the 10-wheeler is invented, the efficiency of the road or bring in additional revenue. Railroads built shops at strategic spots along their lines for building and maintaining locomotives and rolling stock. Switching yards were required at major junctions and stops where trains could be quickly broken up and reassembled. Railroads that skimped on these facilities paid high maintenance costs or provided unsatisfactory service. Railroads also found they could earn money on additional services beyond transportation. They built railway hotels. Ooh, look at the 10-wheeler. It's even stronger than the Chuck Norris, if such a thing is possible. Deciding what facilities to add where based on operating needs of your railroad and traffic passing through individual stations. At each station, but not signal towers, you may build any of the following improvements. An engine shop, a switching yard, a maintenance shop, blah, 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 blah. But how do you do it? Tell me how we do it. At the station, you build station improvements from the detail display. Center the construction box over the station to be built. Pull down the build menu. Ah, okay. So it's not like the next game where you open the station and it's built from inside there. For this one we go... So we need the detail display. We make sure that we're on Greensboro. I said Greensboro. Thank you. We click on this and then we go build. Improve station. with an engine shop. Ta-da! And then what we should also probably do is go over to Norfolk and build a hotel. Ooh. No, we don't need a 10-wheeler. Ooh, and the mogul. You're pretty as well. Norfolk. Yes. Build, improve, hotel. And we got a little 2D hotel. Can we build more than one? Can I have a hotel and a restaurant? I can. You can have a single fully decked out station. And what was the other thing that we might want? A post office. Yeah. Which lives directly on top of the restaurant. Which is a bit weird, but whatever. Display, go back to the display mode where time is reasonably quick. And we watch the last 2 minutes of our trains running back and forth. So it looks like the passenger system for this one is just like the one in 2, where passengers don't want to go to set spaces, which is understandable. It would be huge amounts of extra compute to require passengers to go to certain other places on your network. Although I do think it is a good improvement that was made between 2 and 3. Alrighty. Time done. In 3, 2, 1. Boop. Admittedly, this is a bit clunky to, like, get used to ye olde DOS way of interacting with it, with the whole if you have a mouse aspects. But, I was honestly expecting this to be worse. Like, considerably worse, and it was surprisingly fancy and good. I am pleased to be able to be spruiking this as a good game, and feel all the more justified for Transport Tycoon ripping off this brilliant game. Thank you, Goka, for bringing this to the channel. It's surprisingly pretty. The music, there needs to be some music, is about my one big gripe. Music and expectation for you to have a mouse. Otherwise, lovely. Okay. Every train game rips this off? Probably true. Game. Quit. Yes. Exit. And so may we return to the sequel and the perfect train game. RT2. We do want to close manual _ Sid _ Myers _ railroad _ tycoon. You missed out as a 5-year-old. You were still eating sand. Yeah, making sandcastles in the horse yards is a good thing. One of the nice things about having the horses in the sand yards. All the sandcastles you want. Now, was it 2 that we did or 3? I think it was 3.
Well, now that the transcontinental
Yeah,
parties have died down, there's business at hand in the southwest.
Okay. And we're back. After another dictator intervention. That said, I can erase Goka's current one and just have we owe him one to be specified. Okay. Silver booms and market busts. Stock price up, track building cheaper. Security and steam engine speed, or early access and extra cattle revenue. These 2 are permanent. This is a one-off boost. I suppose the cattle up is permanent, but the security and speed, I think, are the winner.
Heard there's some valuable ore to be had up in the mountains. You need to make quick work of getting your lines up there to be the primary transport. Some areas are pretty remote and will require you to be as resourceful as possible. The business is there. You just gotta get in there. Now get!
Slow down. Railroad fever has taken hold in the West. At the helm of the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe, you're poised to dominate transportation in the West. Prove your skills by raising your personal net worth to $5 million by 1905, by $10 million by 1900 for silver, or by $20 million 5 years earlier. Within 20 years, raise $1 million a year. We currently have the Kansas City, which isn't even the correct size to capture all of Kansas. The connection across to Pueblo/Denver is a bit... And Denver kind of actually sucks a bit this spawn. 1, 2, 3 pairs of houses. Tulsa is about as good. 1, 2, 3. Oklahoma is strictly better. I don't think we'd have the money to reach across to there. For the moment, I'm kind of inclined to maybe do that. Or St. Louis, Kansas. Yeah, St. Louis got 4. The 2 turns suck a bit. Whereas this way we could do a single turn. Actually, no, we can't. Oh, no, we could. We could go here and then make a pure right-hand turn down to Tulsa. So this or this? I guess we'll see which one costs more. So that's 300. They cost about the same. Can a big station there capture everything we want? Everything that we would want except the grain. There gets the grain. It unfortunately will end on a hill, but I think we say that's livable. The City Council of Denver has requested you connect them. They will give you 700k, but only if you do it within 24 months. Oh. But it's necessary to capture those last two houses. Yeah, we'll pay for the 10-wheelers. Go. And you can bring grain back, grain and coal. Dallas, Fort Worth, local metro station. Look at all those turns though. 1, 2, 3, for something that should just be a straight across. Train speed, man. Grab the coal on the way back. This is going to need sanding and water, so will the other side. And ideally maintenance. Getting up that first bit of hill is a bit of a pain, but then it gets along at a nice clip. And the turn won't even slow it down too horridly. Right. Oh, come on. Moments away from the next ding. Okay, we have until the end of the year to make our connection over to here if we want our bonus payment. You grab these. The other guy's going to become Heavy Express. Just because I think that will get done before the end of the year, but I'm not sure the other one will. Actually doesn't want coal, so there's no point grabbing the coal. It does still want food and grain, though. So, food and grain. Good. Yeah, that's barely going to be up to, like, probably here. Well, it might be at the corner. We're now allowed another loan. Looks like that will come in, but nothing else. I really don't want to wait for that one. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Can we get across to Denver? Do we care about Great Bend? Do we care about a sheep and an oil? You don't want sheep or oil. You don't want sheep or oil. I don't think we care. Let's work out where the station needs to go to get everything. I mean, it can either run along there, or we could put it somewhat in the hills to try and grab that wood, but I don't know that that's sensible. Let's have a look. No, that is absurd. The better option is probably making a turn like there. Although that does get us those logs again. Take the loan. We earn our 700k bonus. Logs, pulpwood, and it will actually accept raw iron, interestingly enough. So will you. I'm not sure that I trust a station, like a train, to get all the way to here without running out of water. So we'll build our midway point bonus water anyway. Okay. So if we want to, eventually we can connect that to the wood. Although it's an awfully long way to take lumber. Like, I'm probably better off connecting here, here, and then a little Y, those two directions, and just go ding-ding here, ding-ding there, every other year. And you are going to become up to Denver. Yeah. This side can do food if we give it grain. It's just that there's not really any grain nearby. This can do some grain. So we add in the Topeka. It's also big enough to count as a place that wants passengers. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.5. Kansas is the correct one. So we do Kansas, Denver, Tulsa, Topeka. Even though Tulsa, Topeka is going to be a bit weak compared to the other one. Yep. Tool and die factories have stopped accepting raw iron. Rip. Stock splits 7 for 1. We become personally extremely rich. we should start taking this coal up to here. Fuel is cheaper, man, is the best for basically every single Steam map, so yes. And maybe connect up to here. That works. It's not amazing, but it works. That looks better. Do I really care about the extra houses? I might care about them eventually. Oh, that's disgusting. Really? Well, then go like that. Okay, and then we can have dedicated collier. That does that. And soon enough a dedicated iron one as well. Ah, hell, another loan, why not? It's only 9% interest. What's 9% interest? The extra wiggle brings great pain to my person. If only we could have gotten that with a single turn. Oh well. And now we need an iron mongler. Go. And I guess the other end of this express can exist. And you know... yeah, we could even actually store the wood, bring the woods to store down here, and then later do a full set. Looks lovely. Speed up one. 4. You can have a restaurant and a hotel. Double this bit and that bit of track. Double this bit of track. Looks pretty good. Almost got a full 6 cow ready. Dutch Charlie captured. Fewer robbers. Slow down. The Tulsa's about to ding. which lets us start up. Now, how much stronger are you? Only marginally, but the main improvement here is that the reliability really goes up. So grab 6 cows, turn them into food, take them there. And then on the way back, I would like you to bring logs and store them in Kansas. Well, actually, pick up that grain and then take all of that to Kansas. And once this is full of logs, we might extend down to here. Just a few more seconds and then we can tell you that you're not high priority either. I need to double this bit of the track. We can do immediately. And then finish doubling this bit as well. And I guess all the way up to Denver. Yeah, that looks reasonable. What are we going to do with that steel? Actually, let's buy the steel mill before it becomes profitable. Yeah, that breakdown was in a really unfortunate position of starting to climb the hill. That looks good. What do we do with that steel? You know what? I've decided you don't visit there anymore. You only do that I'll have one dedicated train that goes grain here, grain there. which will mean I want to double that bit of track. The rest of that's good. Unselect you from this little side job and put you back to Topeka, Tulsa Express. It does look like we could have a second iron one. And we could have the logs one. So I wanted this to here, grab logs, dump them there. Or actually dump them in Topeka. Assume that we want this doubled. Maybe make this 4 and have 2 of them. And the same for the iron one. And then one that does cow here, food there, cow here, food there. Seems reasonable. Pay off our loans. Cities no longer eat pure fruit. They need you to can the fruit. Okay, you are now going to here. You will turn them into lumber. And deliver them back where you came from. That seems reasonable for a one trip. So it looks like we could afford to pick up another set of Kansas cows. Maybe deliver them to Topeka? There. So this one is feeding these two. This one is feeding these two. Tulsa and Omaha. Topeka. And I guess Kansas should be the other one, actually. So go back to Kansas. And that one is just Denver. Sure. And then what do we do with this steel? We should bring it down here and turn it into goods and take it up to Denver. So here, goods, Denver. And then maybe one that does here, goods there, here, goods there. Like that. Nothing for you at the moment. Go back empty. That is truly disgusting that there was nothing for you to pick up at Kansas. This is getting a bit clogged, but we'll see. These are probably worth buying now. And so will be the irons, right? Robbed by Jesse James. Well, turn back around. Oh, come on. Train 7 has crashed. Well, have another one. Send for the sheriff. Woot. Yeah, that looks fine. Sheriff Wayne? I don't know who you're talking about, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. The US government and the city of LA has offered $1.2 million if you can connect it to Kansas. No. You do nothing here. The Western actor? I am not a big Western fan. Now, if you were asking my dad, he'd probably know. He loves Westerns, but me, not the big Western fan. John Wayne. Yeah, okay, that name I recognize. No, I was going to say it seems like we need a second one of those, but he's about to get there and it's got 4. It's pretty perfect. What we could do is buy this, because this is about to be gushing money. Hell, maybe a second one of those. Getting out of here is rough on these guys, though. Oh, not another breakdown at the bottom of this. What's with breaking down at the bottom of this hill? Okay. Where do we expand? We got $3 million bucks. Maybe it was going too fast downhill. Okay, we could connect across to there, to Memphis, and add in wool processing from all of this wool. We could add in St. Louis and have Omaha to St. Louis Express, because at the moment we've got that one. Actually, it probably makes more sense to do St. Louis to Tulsa and Omaha to Topeka from a traffic perspective. So you are changing to Omaha, Topeka. And then I want a St. Louis, Tulsa. Starting the St. Louis end for the moment, because the other end is clogged up with those steel trains trying to escape the hill. Here. Okay, so that's a little bit of something. Roundhouse, hotel, water standing, post office, saloon, restaurant. What else could we do? There's 2 logs there. Would be trivial to connect up to this. Okay. And we could do Omaha, Amarillo. Yeah, why not? Can we build a big station here and get all of what we want? Aside from the fact that it doesn't pick up that grain, yes. Sure. Okay, and then the other thing we need is to connect this to here. First, let's give these their efficiency stuff. forgot the hotel. Deliver tons of wood there. Work out what to do with it later. Good enough. Yeah, look at how busy this is becoming. Surprised that hasn't spawned more passengers yet. Ding. That's all there is, that's all there is. Finally, there's enough to do you. Get going. This being stuck is not fun. Big Nose George is a jerk. Robs our train. Guess we double that little bit of track. And then we're going to say lumber to here, lumber to here, lumber to here, lumber to here, and lumber to here. Sucks, but you don't get in the way of anyone, so we don't really care. Definitely paid for itself, and it's ready to do another cycle. Perfect timing. How should we expand? We got $4 million bucks. Change that over to be 6 and 4. Yuck. That's better. Unfortunately, they're not going to get all the way side to side like that with full water, so shove that in. And it's going to need a maintenance bay on that side. So your job is 3, 3, other end there. And we do basically the same thing again, but the other way around. 3, 3. To that end, food there. And then we only need to double between these two stations. Yep, both those new food things are working. You know, maybe these need to be normal priority. And just have the coals and irons be the low priority. Because otherwise the goods ones are stopping too much. Hell, go up to 100k. Yes, we got a little bit of debt, but meh. Okay, what else? These could use goods. They could also use logs, nominally. Is anywhere big enough to want oil? St. Louis? St. Louis is big enough to want oil. Sure. We could expand it to also deliver to these two and then have two of them. And that would mean we need to double this track. That should be purchased because it's making absolute bank. Should I make a second one of these? No, it looks like one is enough. You know what? We're going to have to split into two of you. But because the other one's doing basically no work, it can be an American. Good money, good money. Anything else? No, just keep raising our personal wealth. This one's finally going to earn its keep. Davenport, Omaha. No, we're already using Omaha, okay. What should we add? Probably nothing. Probably just let time pass. I don't want to pay people to cause trouble on my opponent's railroads. I'm gonna win by being better than them, not by sabotaging them. Now that means we should probably buy this and this. Buy back some more stock. Sure. Hell, if I did that right at the end of the year, we might even be able to manipulate our stock price high enough that I insta-win. That one is probably profitable now. Kind of looks like this needs to be 2 of them. Maybe 2 by 3. Instead of 1 by 5. And let's try stock market manipulating. Not quite enough. It kind of looks like these ones need to be told to be normal as well now. Yeah, look at all the coal that's backing up there. Big Nose George robs us. Bit clogged here. Can we get some telegraph poles happening? Maybe the same for Kansas. And maybe the same for Tulsa. And maybe the same for Denver. Try and help that get unclogged. Kind of do need another one of them. How many more years? 7. Yeah, we could maybe have a second of those. Sure. Looks like the oil's working out pretty perfectly now. Another bloody robbery. I suppose it's not called the Tame West. Yep, buy some more stock back. That is victory. Victory! The highest degree of professionalist railroad stewardship is at your command. The company is now the dominant carrier in the Southwest.
Pretty good going out there in the Southwest. Okay, now maybe you're ready to step up to the plate and play with the big boys. I always said the only thing that puts out more hot air than a pot-bellied steam engine is a pot-bellied politician. Well, it seems Teddy Roosevelt wants to take a political tour of the Northwest. He wants to cover as much ground as possible. Well, now's your chance to prove your railroad to not only Teddy, but any future leaders. Seems I recall a man by the name of Harry Truman a few years later. Was fond of the whistle-stop tour also. Oh, and I'd advise you to make sure this ride goes well. I've seen Teddy use that big stick when he missed a stop.
So this is a map where you can cheat. You're not supposed to be able to change your car setup. But if you click the button up here, then it lets you change your car setup. So, yeah, we can massively cheat and make it a trivially easy map. It's meant to be a puzzle map where you have to work out which stops to go in which order in order to visit all within a certain time period. But by cheesing it, we turn it into an absolute joke. Great Falls and GG.
Well, looks like you made some pretty influential friends out west. That's good. Hopefully you learn from them, 'cause you'll need every favor and trick you can muster up for this next doozy.
All right. Engine speed? Engine speed.
6,000 miles of iron rail. Hoo-wee! That's what's going to have to be laid to reach across Canada. Raising the money in the East is just the beginning to completing this Canadian transcontinental. You'll need to keep your crew supplied and on track, as the wilderness of Canada will challenge your every step. Your goal is to see a train pulling up to the shipyard in Vancouver. Good luck, and bring your long johns.
'Cause it's cold. Cold. It's the 1860s, and trouble is brewing in Canada. The country is tearing itself apart without a tangible representation of union. The Canadian Parliament wants to strengthen relationships between the provinces by building a trans-Canadian railway. Save the country and win bronze by connecting Halifax to Vancouver and haul 6 loads between them by 96. For silver, also have a company net worth of $20 million. And for gold, have a company net worth of $50 million. So there's Halifax. Although I tend to start with things like Ottawa, Toronto, and Quebec, Montreal as our first connections. We have a little bit of a sad map today in that this grain is getting in the way. Do I really spend 200k blowing you up? Yes. You don't have the money for that. So we grab a loan, make sure the dividend is 0. The Iron Dukes are so expensive to run. And they're not that much faster than the consolidations, so we'll stick with the consolidations. Go. Sanding water. Can't afford the maintenance yet. Woo. Okay, and restaurant and hotel. Can we get away with not having a sanding on both ends? I'm guessing yes. Beautiful. The hill isn't so bad when it's not very loaded. Okay, was that enough money to justify people allowing us to have another loan? Yes. So what do we want to do next? Winnipeg is fairly sizable. 1, 2, 3.5. Typically we do this one to here next. But I'll need to wait for, like, I think 1 more year's worth of money. Okay, that's enough. 10% loans are a bit owie, but... that oil is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I think we've... well... that's not that bad. Sure. We don't even need a big station. And yet we still catch everything. That coal could happily come here. Might as well make it as distant as possible. And then the only other thing to do is add, like, grain, John Deere that can do food to both sides. Sorry, not John Deere, Red Deere. Go. And we'll build the 2 little stations to start aggregating that. New year, are there better advisors? No. Actually, you can do the 1 delivery of milk that is allowed, ever. Maybe we use red deer for something else later. And then we're going to need to double this section of track. Actually, just do it as 4. That'll do. So this side needs its sanding and water, and that side needs the rest of its efficiency multipliers. Sanding water roundhouse. Hotel, restaurant. And then once there's cash, maintenance bay there as well. Beautiful, where next? What do the ports do on this one? Iron. I mean, iron up to that would work. So would iron to there. It's a pity Thunder Bay doesn't have a port. Winnipeg is big enough. But not really anywhere else. Gypsumville? I wonder if they make gypsum. We should probably do Quebec, Montreal. Kind of sucks that we have to build a bridge for this, but we're gonna have to build a bridge. Is it worth extending? No. That is as far as we go. I probably shouldn't have double-tracked that, but whatever. Okay. I mean, maybe eventually we bring lots of iron down here, and the double tracking won't seem so absurd. A group of concerned Quebec citizens have banded together to organise your support. They need $200,000 to organise rallies and produce information pamphlets. No? No. Not for that little payout, sorry. That'll do. That's all your efficiency things. Oh, we're still early enough in the timeline that cities currently eat raw fruit. You don't say. That's probably better. Sure. And you can know that you're low priority. Okay, what else can we add? Vancouver to Prince Rupert. Prince Rupert doesn't look big enough. Yeah, it's not big enough. Fort McRae to North Battleford, though, works. Give up one house? No, I'd rather have a stupid turn. If it gets me that last house. Okay, take another loan. Here. All the efficiency type things.
Well, I got freedom in the morning, freedom at night. Freedom gonna help me to see the light. I've got freedom.
And then we want to connect here to here, and we will do food to these two as well. Yo, Sergeant Cookie. G'day, g'day.
From the pouring rain. Well, freedom in
Hell,
the
one more loan and do it now.
freedom at night.
We're not punished for having loans beyond having more repayments.
Lord, I had some troubles. You know I had them bad. But Lord, all my troubles really, really make me sad. Freedom came and took my blues.
That's slightly too expensive, then we'll issue some stock.
I've got freedom in the morning and freedom at night. And
Done.
freedom gonna help me to see the light.
You know what? We're extra generous. We can double this and this, even though it's not strictly necessary. Now, that means here, Red Deer, Fort McCurry, here, Red Deer, North Battleford. Done. Maybe that one needs water, but that's all I want to accept that it needs.
Whoa, whoa, freedom.
Good enough.
I got freedom. Freedom. I got to have freedom. Well, I need my freedom in the morning.
looks like this could be 3 and 3. Oh. 3. 3. 3. 6. Happily enough. We'll give this one more cycle before we determine if that needs to be 6 and 6, like 3 and 3. Well, 6 and 6 from the central one. You need your restaurant and hotel. And it looks like it might need its sand as well. In which case, we'll give you your roundhouse. We'll just be nice. We'll just be nice. Where next? We got $1 million. We can afford some expansion. Yeah, and it looks like that one can be 6 and 6 as well. Fair enough. Horn Pain? Not worth. This place is worth, because of these each being effectively 2 sets of houses. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of houses here. So we could probably do Winnipeg there, Winnipeg here, but we're going to need more money than that. It is a long distance to cover. This can accept cow. This produces cow. Red deer will eat cow. Why not? So, cow, down there. Take it to red deer. You might as well wait for 6. These are going to be the profitable bit of this, not so much this train. I mean, it's making a little bit of money, but these are going to be making the real money. Normally, actually expect 1 mail. Hail, Jace. G'day, g'day. You ding. And I reckon we've got enough money to connect what we said from here. So... there. There. Disgusting that we need an extra turn. But oh well. Can I really tolerate 5? I don't think I can tolerate 5. That's livable with a 3. But that 5 is just disgusting. On the other hand, it then goes purely straight. Do I have many I have a lot of hours as a kid and as an adult in this game. Just a couple of hours. It's not good for getting across the river, but it is good for getting our express train. We need, like, one more loan. Sure. Sanding, water, post office, saloon, restaurant. One more loan. And then we do this end. Very good. We need something in the middle. Honestly, I'd like to see if we can get Thunder Bay to work. That might actually work pretty perfectly. So now I want one Winnipeg St. Marie and I want one Thunder Bay St. Marie. Done. This is going to need sanding and water. You know, most Tycoon games have a committed fan base. You liked Theme Park? I never had any of the other ones as a kid. I only had this one. No roller coaster, no theme park. Only trains for Blobber. Yeah, good enough. Okay, that lets us get your stuff. Roundhouse, hotel, post office, saloon, restaurant. That would like iron, and there is iron that we can pick up. Here, there, iron and coal. That could become steel. Do you eat steel? No, you turn iron into steel. Still, look at all of that. There's tons of stuff we could bring down to the iron here, or the steel mill. Let's just change that to be self-microing. I don't want to have to micro you either. Looks like we need 2 on the Winnipeg leg. It's just too long. But the other one we try and keep at just 1. How much, if at all, do these places want lumber? Basically not. Barely at all. I mean, technically we could connect that lumber. It's not a lot of work to add in that. Oh, I should have made them separate ones. I'm a bit of an idiot. Well, there's been worse things. Output lumber. And you are named Input Logs. Welcome to Input Log Station. Or actually, Get Logs. There's your loop. Grab 3, turn it into 6, turn it into lumber. Grab 3, turn it into 6, lumber. And grab 3, grab up to 6, turn it into lumber, loop. I think the next one to do would be all of these resources to this. What can we do with the steel? If we can't do anything with the steel... And there's not a lot of point in making the steel. It's hard to argue with that. Do we blow up this farm? Or do we go around the farm? We do not divert. Blow up the farm. This is going to need double tracks. Two of them. What we do with the steel after is still up for grabs. We could conceivably drag it across to over here. Both of those should be self-microing now, or at least close enough. We can connect across to there. Yeah, I think it should be able to get that distance. So that means you are now a loop. You grab that, you turn into 6 steel, you take the steel up to Ottawa Crossing, you turn the steel into goods. Half the time you deliver the goods there. Actually, no, you all the time deliver the goods there. The next one turns them into goods, delivers them to Thunder Bay. Then we make one more that will do the goods back to Winnipeg. But we need to let it actually charge up. Now that means that we should buy this come the start of next year. No. I screwed this one up, but it's fixed now, that's fine. That'll do. Year ends, ding happens. We buy you. We build the extra one of these. Except that this one is delivering all the way back to Winnipeg. Lovely. All right. Speed up one. Start a second one of you. I guess so. Which means this needs to be doubled. Technically allow trains to come from one of these to the other. We Even if in practice, not so much. We could bring the extra iron down here. So ding, ding here. But then what? What do we do with that steel? I don't really want to be shoving even more steel over here, do I? I suppose occasionally it could be okay for delivering there. And delivering to those two occasionally? Honestly, I'd rather just jump the river and build another station. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Maybe double just this little bit and use 2 efficiency Vulcans. And that means this needs telegraph poles. And I guess that means I should grab, like, these ones and these ones. But these will have to be a real train. Hell, we might even want 2 of them. It's a little bit overkill after they've just had maintenance there, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Hail, Globular. G'day, g'day. I beat you to the hello. Nice. Does anywhere here actually want that oil? No. Yes. No. No. But we could have a little something something. Just grab 2 oil, maybe 3 oil, and as long as you know that you're low priority. There's not that much traffic here that they're going to get run over too much. There's 1 express, 2 express. It might need to be normal. Yeah, okay, we'll accept that you need to be normal. This needs a customs house now that it's exporting to the outside world via these. We actually need another one of those now. So, second copy of you. Okay, we have enough steel here now that we can create... deliver steel just to there. Actually, I could have used you for that. In fact, we can now make that little thing a Vulcan like we wanted to originally. And get you doing something else. Even if it's just another steel delivery. At least it gets you out of in there. None of these currently have food, and food is addable from here. It's a bit awkward that it grabs the iron as well, but we'll just not use the iron. Honestly, 2 of these should be enough, so we're going to change you to be this to here. And then another one of them. And then eventually we're going to have to work out delivering that food to other locations, but that's a future problem, once we've saved up a bit more. Yeah, that looks approximately right. We probably need another one of these now. No, not quite. That turn and grade is a bit rough. We do need a second one of these. Yes. Which probably means we can turn them down to 4 and 4. So in the future it has a bit easier of a life. Speed up one. It's time for another one of these. So where was the first one? Or hell, maybe we just make one that does the iron but doesn't, like, the steel to the goods but doesn't deliver the goods anywhere. Yuck. Am I willing to blow up some houses? Yeah, I'm willing to blow up some houses. Sorry, Ottawans. You're in the way. Nope, that's disgusting. I'm not agreeing to that hill. There to there isn't too terrible. And maybe even there to there occasionally. At least the track's already doubled. We probably try and do the end-to-end component of this now. So we need to connect, what was it? Halifax and Vancouver. Well, there's Vancouver. We should also check if there's a better advisor for what we're trying to do. Fuel cost down, man? No. Track building. Absolutely track building, man. That grade out of there is hideous, but looks like it's got to be done. No, that looks the least ugly. Good. Now if I want to connect over to Winnipeg, or past Winnipeg I should say. Okay. Sure, double track this as well. We're going to need multiple resanding things just to get out of here.
I've got freedom to sing the blues. I've got freedom to spread the good news. Well, I got freedom in the morning, freedom at night. Freedom gonna help me to see the light. I've got freedom.
You like the song, Globular? I like the song. It's a good
from
song.
all of my pain.
Give that one maintenance, why not?
From the pouring rain. Well, freedom in the morning, freedom at night. Freedom gonna help me to see the light. Lord, I had some troubles. You know I had them bad. But Lord, all my troubles
Something
really,
like there.
really made me sad.
Freedom.
Came and took my blues.
Yes, they did.
I've got freedom in the morning and freedom at night. And freedom gonna help me
Have an extra one.
see the light.
Doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, that gets us across to here, 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 all the way up to Quebec.
Come on.
That's pretty disgusting. Can we do anything about that? Can I flatten it by doing that? Yeah, there we go. We do some terraforming and we make the grade much less ugly. 2 instead of 7.
Freedom. I got to have freedom. Well, I need my freedom in the morning, freedom at night. 'Cause freedom gonna help me to see the light. Yeah.
One too far. Well, actually that works. Your Twitch bugged out from a moment there. Two instead of 7. We definitely didn't like the 7. The 7 was murder-worthy. Okay, Halifax, done. Roundhouse, Sanding Water, Hotel, Post Office, Saloon, Restaurant. Side to side connected. Sanding Water, Roundhouse. Should be able to get from there to there with 0 grade, there to Quebec. Probably. Quebec to there. Yep, okay. Now the end-to-end things. Climbing out of here is the hard part. How many do we need? 6? Yeah, ask your question, Sergeant Cookie. Ask away. 6. One. 2. 3. 4. That's all good. That's all good. Please go back to that second rail station you put down for a moment. Your question is something to do with the rail... Which one? Gasp? Sure. What about Gasp? How can we help you with Gasp? The other option would be to come straight over this mountain instead of... But it would both be exceedingly hilly and have a turn, unless I erased this. Whereas this is all perfectly flat. Well, aside from that too. You want me to erase the coal mine? Alright, we'll look at erasing the coal mine. 9. 9, Sergeant Cookie. No. No, 9 and 8, even with erasing the coal mine, no. There's a reason my instinct isn't to go over. That wouldn't be quite so bad. But we'll still keep it on the flats. We need one more of each side. 1 and 1. If only we could... Yes, it is the biggest fault of this game that there is no tunnels. Compared to, say, Transport Tycoon. The closest you can do is sequentially terraform to flatten the land out. But that's much more expensive than just building the tunnels would be. Okay, sometimes you do Quebec, sometimes you do Halifax. Sometimes you do Gasp. And that should ensure that no single place is overwhelmed with, supply. We will do one more so that if one explodes, there's still enough. That way one can explode in either direction and it's still all good. Other than that, start paying off our debts. Beautiful. I need another iron one. So... Sure, another one of those ones. Takes forever to climb out of this. Going in the other direction, they've reached about a third of the way across, in the same time that this has barely climbed the hill. Trains have soothed my soul. We love the trains, and the trains love us. We should start delivering that food. Yes. Food to Winnipeg. Food to St. Claurie. Food to nothing else. That should be bought, because it's going to be gushing money. Tool and die factories no longer accept raw iron. Fortunately, we already turn all of it into steel anyway. Don't we? No, not all of it. No, yes we do. Okay, we're all good. Couple more end-to-ends. Just cause it is going to help earn more money. Like, these do earn good money, they just take a long time. Also, we don't build any more track anymore, so we should swap out of Trackman into probably Train Speedman. Here come the first of the deliveries in the other direction. $500,000. Speed up, speed up. The rapid expansion of my railway has caused you to outstrip production of our suppliers. I don't care because we already have all the connections we need. Slow down, the first dings are about to happen. $700K. And another $700K. Healthy profit. The first of the ones going the other way finishes. Yeah, we could have a second one of those. No, not you. I mean, we could have another one of you. Not that it doesn't hurt. We will have another one of you, but what I was actually trying to do was another one of this guy. Speed up. Authorization to build in the United States? We don't need it. Hail to thee, the binder of nations, the glue of governments, the sultan of sharing. The doubters in the western provinces have committed to preserving Canada, and the east has seen the strength of Canada's diversity, all due to our diligence.
Well, well. Nice job of putting North America on the fast track to success. As a result of your history-altering efforts, you've managed to get quite a reputation.
And then we move on to the Europe phase. The game is split into America / Canada.
Look over to your
Europe
right there.
And Asia, of which Australia is part of Asia in this breakdown.
Hey there, keep away from them winders. Hey, what the heck do you think you're doing?
But that will do for now. It is blobber dinner time.
You're scaring all the pigeons away. Hey, don't you have anything better to do?
So, cheers all. Thank you for watching. I hope you've had a lovely time. Those of you here live, we can throw you all over to pizza. You're welcome, Death's Head. We had a good day. We knocked out 2 dictators, including one that we're probably going to continue with later. And we soothed my Jet Force Gemini damaged soul.
I'm getting old here. You want to get started before they come and measure me for a coffin?